take you through this template set showing you the basic way of cutting and folding the basic folding box card. Now in these sets you're going to get 3 sheets of paper for different parts of the card making. This is the main design here, as you can see. Where you see the straight lines, that's where you cut. Where you see the dotted lines, that's where it folds. I'll show you how to use that. You also get this sheet as well. You cut it to the size that you want to give the different layers in between the box, so you get the different depth 3D effect. And those are the templates if you want to put different coloured matte and layering on the outside of the box. I'll take you through that as well. So those are the 3 templates that we're going to show you. There is the first one. Now it's so simple, all you have to do is just print out on the cheapest, even paper that you've got that's been used on the other side, just your cheapest finished paper to use this template. Now I've got a piece of card, take the thickness that you want and just put that underneath there. Now the masking tape, I'll just reach for it, there you go, it's been put to the other side of the table. Just make sure that's all together and just using a little bit of masking tape, just secure that so it doesn't move around. Let me just put that like that. And just a little bit of masking tape there, just keep it in place. You don't want it sliding around when you're cutting it and marking it. So that goes onto any piece of card that you want to cut out and make into the box. So again, all you have to do is, I've got a ruler here and I've got an embossing tool, and where all of the lines are which are dotted, we want to just emboss those slightly. Just run your embossing tool down there, so when it comes to cutting out and folding, it'll fold in exactly the right place. So where all of the dotted lines are, just go through with your embossing tool and just score the way through there. Now I'm not going to do all of it because I want you to don't need to be sat here all day watching me. Then all the parts that have got the lines through, you just take a metal ruler and a scalpel and you cut through. You're cutting through the paper, the template. You can use that template a few times. So there's the first one cut there, as you can see. Now make sure, quite often when I first started making them, I creased along here by mistake. Don't, you need that as a full panel. So you just cut through all the pieces and score through the dotted lined ones, as you can see. So that's that. So what we've done now, I've got one that I've already done just to save time, and there it is. You cut out the edge here, cut along there. Let me just put that over the top so you can see. Cut along there, and then you've got this shape. So you've got this one that is a full panel, and you've got those 1, 2, 3, 4. So that just folds over there and sticks together. So let's just do that first of all, and then I'll show you the other bits and pieces as we go along. Use a glue that's really strong and really kind of adheres the pieces together. You don't want this falling apart. So I've got a really good strong glue here. You can use double-sided tape if you wish. It's entirely up to you which you want to use. That just folds over there. Now I find if I just do it like that and then flatten it down there and just press that down, just wiggle it a little bit so you get it exactly in position. Hold that down. Let's say I can wiggle it a little bit more. Hold that down for a few seconds and that will give you your box there. If I open this up, there you go, there's your box, and you can see this one here on the back is the one that's not bending, so that's where your box goes, and you fold those down. Now we're going to make the bits that go in between. I'll show you on this one. There is your basic template. Now you can cut this out and lay it over the card that you want to use. It depends on you which layers you want to do. I'm doing this one here, so I've cut it out, as you can see, made it that length. Then the next size is this one, like so, and then I've done one that's that size too. And I've just do exactly the same as you did with the other template, crease here, cut out all the other sections. And what I like to do is fold these over first, so they're kind of on the inside, and then you can slide those into your box. So I'm just going to move that, and I'll do one at a time. I'll show you how I do it. You can do it any way you want, but this is the way I like to do it. I like to keep the flaps at the back, so those are going to fit into there like so. But if you put the glue on while these are down, then you can use a ruler or a pen to flip them back and it'll stick. Anyway, it's better to show you as opposed to talking about it. So I've got a little bit of glue on the flaps here. I have to fold those over, so I want those on the back. Take your box, and then you've got the straight side here that's not bending, and slide that in gently into your box. If you put your hand on the other side there and just open it up gently, get that into position where you want it. A bit difficult to show you. And then I use a ruler and just press that down on the inside there like so. Don't know if you can see that. Just press it down and just line it up slightly. Just see if you can get that in position. And a good idea is just to let that dry for a few seconds before you add the next layer. Now I've stuck my folding box card together. There you go, just fold the flap down there, fold the flap down there, like that. And you can see when it's stood up, it'll give you that 3D look. This is the basic card that you can decorate any way that you want. And obviously when you want it to fold flat, you just fold that down. That goes into an envelope like so. Now also in the set, you're going to get these. If you want to put some layers on the box, you can. I've already started on this box. All I do is cut those out and then you create the layers to go on there. You can use any backing paper or anything like that. So there's the flap going on there. All I have to do now is just glue those up. I'll put that to one side, use my glue again. The larger one is for the outside of the box and the smaller one are for the flaps that lay down. So you can do this any connotation that you want. So if I just move this in, that's going to flip over there, like so. And then I'm going to do the outside. There's a little bit of glue. Again, put my lid on, I don't want this drying out. And pull the flap down, and that fits onto there like there. And you've got a really nice basic card there that you can decorate any way you want. So there is my box card, as you can see, like that. Hopefully you can see that. And then all you've got to do when you want to send it somewhere, just fold it flat and pop it into an envelope. Now you can make these in various sizes. Here's a few sizes that I've made just to show you. You can go from this very little one here, and you're getting larger and larger and larger, as you can see. It's a nice yellow one. It's up to you what colours you make them in, how you want to do them. There's a nice blue one, but you can see how big and small. So once you've designed something, you can just make it in whatever size you want to.